My name is Alexis Savoy, and this is my eulogy speech. Miss Elaine A. Smith, 82, of Brookhaven, Mississippi, went to be with her Lord on April 14, 2016. She was born on May 28, 1933, in Franklin County, Mississippi. She was preceded in death by her parents Felix and Louis Smith, and her brothers Tom Smith, Truly Smith, and Wesley Smith. Those left to cherish her memory are her husband of 64 years, Robert Smith Jr., her son Robert Wayne Smith, wife Nancy, Mark Eugene Smith, and wife Patricia, and daughter Nancy Smith Campo and husband Mark, 11 children and 11 grandchildren and 21 great-grandchildren. We gather here today to celebrate the life of Elaine A. Smith, or to most of us, Granny. I will forever be grateful to have been introduced to Granny 3 years ago by my wonderful boyfriend, Jacob. I want to express my sorrow to his family for their loss. His grandmother was a wonderful woman who lived for her children and grandchildren. When she knew we were coming to visit, she would always make sure we were well fed. She loved to cook, and cooking was her way of showing her love. She knew if we could get our bellies full, we were being well taken care of. Granny was someone who loved to not only take in people, but animals too. She always had at least 5 dogs or cats at her house, and those animals knew that Granny would give them shelter, love, and of course, leftover scraps. We used to pick with Granny and tell her every time we came to visit there was either a new dog or cat that had shown up at her house. But Granny didn't care. She would take any animal in that needed a home, and that's the same for all of us. She would take anyone who needed a place to stay. Granny's home was where all the children and grandchildren came together to share precious moments. It was where deer season thrived, and friends and families would come to hunt on Granny's land in hopes of getting that big buck every season that no one seemed to be able to kill. After an early morning hunt, you would come back to the house knowing that Granny would have a hot breakfast waiting for you. It was a family tradition that every Thanksgiving Day, every year, the family would come together and share a meal together. I'm grateful that one of those years I was able to be a part of that great tradition. Today we celebrate the life of Granny. It feels as if she left us too soon, but her memory will continue to live on in our hearts. We can ease our sorrow and grief in knowing that we will be reunited with her one day alongside our Lord Jesus in heaven. May we all remember her genuine, kind-hearted spirit in hopes that we can all strive to have that same kind of spirit that Granny showed each and every one of us. Thank you.